Have you ever talked to someone online and something just felt off? Their words seemed real. Their emotions sounded convincing. But deep inside, you felt like you weren't talking to a real person. You were talking to a mask today? We're diving deep into the psychology of people who use fake identities on social media. And trust me, this is not just about catfishing. It's about human insecurity, hidden desires, and emotional survival. Because behind every fake profile, there's a real story. Let's start with a simple truth. No one creates a fake identity without a reason. People don't just wake up one day and decide, let me become someone else. No, it usually starts with something much deeper. A feeling of not being enough. These individuals often struggle with low self-esteem. They feel invisible in real life. Ignored, unappreciated, or even rejected. So what do? They build a version of themselves that the world cannot ignore. A better face, a better life, a better personality. Because in the digital world, you don't have to be real. You just have to be believable. But here's where it gets interesting. Fake identities are not always about lying to others. Sometimes they are about escaping from yourself. Think about it. If someone feels anxious, socially awkward, or emotionally broken in real life, social media becomes their safe playground. Behind a fake identity, there is no fear of rejection, no fear of judgment, no fear of failure. You can say anything, be anyone, live any story. And slowly, this fake identity becomes more comfortable than their real self. That's when things start getting dangerous. Because now, it's no longer just a profile. It becomes an emotional addiction. These individuals start forming real connections. But with a fake version of themselves, they receive attention, love, validation. But deep down, they know one painful truth. If people knew the real me, they wouldn't stay. And that thought creates a silent emotional prison. Now let's talk about another hidden layer. Control. In real life, we don't control how people see us. But in a fake identity, you control everything. Your story, your personality, your reactions. Even your flaws are designed. This gives a powerful sense of control, especially to those who feel powerless in real life. It's like directing your own movie, where you are always the hero. But here's the twist. The more control they gain online, the more lost they feel in reality. And then comes the most misunderstood part. Not all fake identities are created to harm others. Some are simply crying for connection. People who feel lonely, abandoned, or emotionally neglected. Sometimes create fake profiles just to talk, to be heard, to feel seen. It's not always manipulation. Sometimes it's desperation, a desperate attempt to fill an emotional void. But no matter the reason, this behavior has consequences. Because when reality and illusion start mixing, you lose track of who you really are. And one day, you look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I the real me? Or the person I pretend to be online? That confusion is one of the most dangerous psychological effects of living behind a mask. So what's the solution? It's not about deleting social media. It's about facing the real question. Why do I feel the need to hide? Because the moment you understand that, you start healing. You start accepting your real self, with all its flaws, imperfections, and insecurities. And that's where real confidence begins. Let me leave you with something deep. A fake identity can attract attention, but only your real identity can build true connection. Now think about this. Have you ever come across someone online who felt too perfect to be real? Or maybe, have you ever felt the urge to hide your real self behind a mask? Be honest. I want you to share your thoughts in the comments. And if this video made you see social media in a new way, don't forget to subscribe to NeuroX Secrets. Because here, we don't just talk about psychology. We reveal the truths people are afraid to face.